Minutes to 5. 36ers. Well, they had a great home win versus Cairns, 82-71. Boy, did we need that. Joining us, Sixers coach Cal Bruton. CJ, welcome.
Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Good man. We love having you. Thanks to Ace It. What happened at the start? God, they were 13 points to 1, got out to 15 points. That start wasn't good.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the ideal start that we were looking for, but I thought paying attention to detail and being disciplined in certain areas gave us a slow start, and then not playing, I guess. We went from playing 4 games in 8 days to playing 2 games in, just past 2 weeks. So it's kind of Jekyll and Hyde and being in COVID, but I thought the fans were great. I thought the boys brought the energy. They got a level of understanding of where I was coming from. I didn't want to have to show my foot up any higher than where it was, and they responded.
You did. I saw that on telly. What I did like about the response, it was a response, but it was a total team performance from quarter time onwards. That would have pleased you.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think everyone's been busting their butt to make sure that we're doing the little things that can contribute to a win, and you saw that throughout the game. And it starts on the defensive end, and our offense was able to carry. We pushed the ball. We got some great looks. DJ was outstanding inside and around the rim, and was able to stretch Zimmerman out. Kai Sotto was a rim protector. Sunday did what Sunday does very well, and impacts on the defensive end, and was very aggressive all night long, which was great. And Dusty Hanners came in, and as did Tad Dusselmeyer Jr. They came in and contributed solid, and we were able to get the win.
As a fan, CJ, I'm loving our game style. I love the fact we run and gun. I'm not going to knock what was previous year, but when you can get some consistency in performance with that, I mean, we've shown we can beat the best teams. When we're down, we can score quickly. Fans love that, CJ.
They do, and I love that. I mean, you got to be able to play fast. But there's different strategies and different games, but being able to play fast, everyone talks about doing it. It's easier said than done, and you got to have the conditioning. In the way that this year has panned out, it's not ideal. But when you play 4 games in that short period of time, which Cairns ran into that wall, and Brisbane's about to go through that wall, that if you try to play with pace and do certain things, it's only going to bite you in the butt in the long run, because you don't have the energy and the depth to be able to do that in this short period of time. If we were playing 2 games a week, by all means, you can go and do that sort of stuff. But right now, it's not situated. So for us, finding that balance, and we're about to go on the road into Wollongong, where they've struggled, but they've got the firepower and they want to play fast. They score the ball and shoot the ball in the first 8 seconds. So we need to make sure that we're ready for that component, and then give it back at different times throughout the game when it presents itself.
Please get Scotty Hopson. CJ, that'll be a game changer for you, and you know that.
Well, funny enough that everyone's telling me, have you seen the Twitter? Have you seen what's out there? And I'd spoken to Scotty this morning, just to say what's up and see how things are, and let him know about JVG, because he heard, and I was like, well, clearly I was waiting on to find out what's going on before I reached back out to you, and so I had no contact with him between now and then. And when I had the conversation this morning, he said he's got a game, he'll hit me after the game. I said, bet. I get a phone call, can we talk? And so I called him, like, yo, did you win? He was like, yeah. I said, so what's going on? Are you coming? Because it's on the news that you coming. So, no, I'm not any closer to getting the import, if that's what you wanted to know. I mean, Scotty's playing well. I'd love to have him. He knows that. It's building that relationship with all these guys that play not only in our competition but overseas. When you're a head coach, you want to put your best foot forward, and these guys love the way that we're playing, as you said. Love the way that we're playing and strategizing and doing things moving forward. But everyone's in different places and at different times of their career. And right now, he's having his shot in the NBA. He's about to finish the season strong over there, and I think just where he's graduating university, which is also powerful and amazing. I love the fact that he's doing that too.
Okay, so there's no chance for him this year?
No.
Okay, well, maybe next year. Now, we also spoke to another bloke who showed that he was keen to come back. His name's Jerome Randall. We spoke to him in Spain. If you didn't hear the interview, CJ, here's a bit of it now.
My heart and my soul and, you know, my love, everything is still with Adelaide, man. Like I want to finish there, you know what I'm saying, before I hang it up. And I don't have too many years left in me, not because I can't play, but it's just, you know, I'm moving on to something different. But I definitely want to play one more year in Adelaide and just give my all for the city.
That's a sales pitch. He's my man, I'm his man. CJ, is he your man?
I love Jerome. I love what Jerome's done for the 36ers and for the NBL. Like, he's definitely been amazing. And I guess as a head coach coming in and where we sit right now, I don't see that will be the best fit for our group. And if you've watched us play and how we are playing and how Jerome has played in the past, I'm not saying players can't change or do different things, but I need to put our team in the best possible position to be successful right now. Like, it's not like I have 6 bullets in my chamber. And I brought Besto in. I brought Hiram Harris into this squad. Everything else was JVG and Connor and Co working together to make this the best possible team. So right now, with my one bullet left in my chamber, I need to make sure that I use it wisely and fill a hole that's desperately needed. And I do need a closer, and I know Jerome is a closer, and I've said this on TV, and I mean it. And but I just need to find that balance. I don't have a long time. I know he's available. I know what's going on across the world, but there's not many players available in this space. But whoever I choose, which you'll know when it comes from CJ Bruton and the 36ers, not outside of that realm.
Okie dokie. Well, I was going to say, give us a couple of names, CJ, that you've got your little bullet, the little golden bullet, the little silver bullet.
My silver bullet. I really can't give you any names. I mean,
that's okay.
It's a short list. Like, to be honest with you, there's guys in the G League that will be available in the next 3 to 4 days. In Europe, most of the elite players are already signed. There's guys that are trying to come back from injuries, which I don't need. I've had enough guys dealing with different things at different times to put our team in that sort of position. So. Right now, I can't give you any of those, but when it is announced, I'll make sure I send you fellas that message so that you can announce that too.
CJ, done. Hey, JVG, we spoke to him as well. He leaves next Friday. Did that surprise you, that call?
It did. I mean, it did and it didn't. I think from what I gather, his contract was coming up at the end of the year, where speaking to him and when he spoke to the team, he spoke about, you got to give that sort of space, because the off season and the work that we're trying to do now, like trying to recruit a player, like you've got to be entrenched in that. And I think he's had some things go on in his personal life, with not just his but his family's as well. And we're here to support him in that sort of space and make sure that as a club, just put your arms around people when they go through tough times as a family. And he's always felt that love from Grant and the 36ers. So in that sense, he's happy with where he's at. He's happy with what he's done. And for the players, as I said to the players that he recruited in here, including myself, besides DJ, I said we all have a role to play in his legacy and what he's been trying to build here with the 36ers, and to put that in light of following the path and finishing the job off the way that he can be remembered in a great light.
CJ, thanks for your time.
Thank you, fellas.